What is up, everybody? Kelfka here, and we just got 1.1 patch notes dropped. It is riling up everybody around season one in Diablo 4, and people are, what I've heard so far, people aren't too happy. We're going to look at the Sorcerer because that is what most likely we are going to play and what we're excited about. Um, I hear a lot of things about nerfs, and I'm not 100% sure of everything yet. So we're gonna go through this. This is they are shaking it up, like shaking it like a Polaroid picture up in there. So we're gonna read some couple things. First starts off with the uniques, items, and legendary aspect. There is a new Uber unique, which nobody will get, one in a million maybe. Get a random shrine effect. It's a spear. For 10 to 20 seconds after killing an enemy. It can only occur once every 30 seconds. I mean, that is random. Might get that golden. You might get that gold one, man. Everyone needs gold, right? All right, but then Sorcerer, because that's what we're focused on. Sorcerer, the Oculus is back. What? The Oculus? That was a sweet item in Diablo 2. I don't know about 3. I didn't play that much, but the actual ability is freaking amazing. Gain the effect of teleport enchantment for free. I love that. But then I'm reading a little bit more. When you evade using teleport, you get taken to a random location. Why do you got to go to a random location? That was OP. I made a video about it. That enchantment was super OP. So there's two new aspects. One is going to be good for leveling. This one, the mobility aspect. So you gain 20 to 40% increased movement speed when moving away from solar chilled enemies. That is going to be great for leveling. I think that is really good because speed is key in leveling. But this one right here, when you're at least 5 close enemies, you stun them for 2 to 4 seconds. I think this is good. Well, let's see. 20 seconds, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, I'd rather have a 1 to 2 second stun with less time duration, but that's it. And then it looks like they're trying to just bring back some firewall builds because after spending 200 to 100 mana on your next firewall cast is free. So that is for the sorcerer. So what else is going to affect sorcerer here? We're going to go right down to it. Right down to it. So we fixed some issues that sorcerers had. Um, we don't care about the issues. We care more about what is happening with Sorcerer. It looks like they are going to be just kind of like pausing the level button. Maybe everyone got to 100 too fast and was complaining that there was nothing to do. So they're like, all right, well, you ain't getting to level 100 that fast. So here you go. Try to get to 100 now. See what happens. I guess that's what they wanted to do. Whatever. It's their choice. It's their game. You know what? Play it if you like it. Play it if you don't. So let's go down here. We got some more notes. Oh, XP, just you could see right here, is going to be adjusted. And, a lot of these nerfs that I'm seeing, I think that they are going to have more things to give you bonus damage, so they don't want to over damage things when things come out. So we're going to click on the sorcerer here. So we got some cool things. Charge bolts damage increased by 24 to 30%. Now benefits from skill ranks. So charge bolt, damage reduction from 20 to 25. So incinerate damage was increased. Ice blades clean up tightened, allow players to cast it. You know, I feel like ice blades was super slow, so that might help out. Firebolt's damage was increased. Maybe I'll level with Firebolt now. Who knows? Who knows even know how to level after all this? So some core mana skills cost reduction from Blizzard from 10 to 20%, and then deep freeze cooldown reduction increased from 50 to 100%. So the cooldown stuff is pretty interesting. A couple things I like here that I did skim through and see. Elemental dominance now increase your mastery skills, not just your core skills. So actually, maybe some mastery skills are going to get a little buff. Who knows? Uh, potent warding duration increased from 3 to 9 seconds. This is a big one. Your barrier duration, you know how when you cast something, you basically get a barrier. That's what everyone's build is like. Sorceress rely on barrier a ton. So now we're going to have a 3 second barrier because I feel like a lot of times my barrier would just run off and I wouldn't actually have enough time to utilize that full barrier. So that's pretty cool. So damage reduction per increased to 369. So a little bit more on align the elements. That's actually a good thing. Mana shield damage reduction increased. So more damage reduction, which is great. These down here is where the nerf comes in. On Devouring Blaze is one of the crucial skills for Sorcerer, and you can see that our critical strike damage is reduced by about 9% at max ranked, and then the crit was reduced. Man, that is a big damage increase or decrease for the crit. So we actually have a build using Devouring Blaze. So we're going to hit play in a second and actually log in and try that and see what actually happens in just a moment. So what else do we got here? So some more buffs on enchantments. Actually, Frozen Orb's enchantment chance to be cast was increased. So Frozen Orb might be cool. 30% chance. That's not bad. That's not bad. Incinerate reduced cooldown from 18 to 14 seconds. And Hydra enchant mana threshold reduced from 300 to 200. So not bad, not bad, not bad. Legendary aspects. So I don't know the names of all these, but as you can see, it looks like mana cost reduction from 10. So it looks like the aspects are getting a bit better. So reduced 25 to 15. So increased from increased damage, damage increase on Frozen Tundra, Frozen Wake. So more aspects possibly doing more damage. Apply vulnerability to frozen enemies increased. So things like freezing mobs is going to actually be a little bit better now, which I think is not a bad thing. You know, we freeze a lot of our mobs. I think Frost Nova is going to be in every build anyways, no matter what build you have. So I still think that we are a melee class after these. I was hoping to be more of a range. My idea was to make Frost Nova. This might fix Sorcerer. It just make Frost Nova cast like a blizzard. Like you cast it to a certain space. So like I'm over here, I'm fighting. I don't have to teleport in every time. I could literally cast my Frost Nova over there, and it freezes everyone, and then I could do my damage to them. So we got some more stuff that is increased lighting spear, increased spawn additional. Wow, 11 to 20 to 41 to 50 extra lighting spear. And then more chains. So that is good stuff right there too. Uh, some unique items, damage increased, movement speed increased, actually reduced on the fireball damage. Not sure why. Fireball was not really great. Um, so then there is some more patch notes. I think that we could say that a couple things. The game is getting a little bit slower. I think people asked for that when they were like, okay, I'm gonna get to 100 in 4 days. Like, who gets to 100 in the first like week of launch? Like, that's kind of crazy, right? You know, staying up 72 hours, whatever they did. But the game's getting a little bit slower, which is fine in my aspect. Damage getting a little lower, but you know we're gonna have some new affixes, the new hearts that are gonna be put into gear, and I'm sure those are gonna be really strong. So that's probably gonna increase damage there. So I'm not too worried about it. I heard a lot of other classes got some nerfs, so maybe the nerfs buffed the Sork. Who knows? All right, so we're gonna log in real quick. So we're not gonna make this video too long, but oh, I got a little error there. That's great. I'll be able to play in a second though. It should load here. We just want to see what we see. So, you know, I'm an Arc Clash build right now as a sorcerer, and you know my damage is pretty good. Like I was pretty happy with my damage. You know, I have a couple videos you can check out and see that I did some you know, some runs pretty quickly, and you know, I could hit for like 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil, some crazy damage sometimes. So we are gonna see how it feels real quick. So let's see what I got here. What do I want to go to? Anything I like? Wow. Okay. Whatever. That Death Pulse. Death Pulse is the worst. All right. We'll just go to this. All right. Here. No pots, no buffs, no nerfs. Let's feel like what it feels like with the patch update. This is a live test. Patch 1.1 coming at you, coming in a dungeon. Level 51. You know, this would be something I could... oh, that looks cool. It shows my dude there. What a beast. What a beast. Alright. Alright, so... Alright. Open this door. I'm nervous.
Feels good. Don't stir too much, though.
Kill anything? This is gonna be quick. I'm not gonna be doing this forever. Don't worry. Just a quick little video. Oh fucking already does it. That felt pretty strong still. So wait, does it already do it? Let's see. We gotta press S. Does this already do it? Teleport is replaced. Short cooldown for teleport new game. Well, I mean, I still get the enchantment. I can teleport wherever I want.
Time.
Okay.
I need more time.
Game volume, lower the desktop volume a little bit. Okay, my bad. I should probably click that. Oh, it took an item. Did they change the item? So this is level 60. It would always say 100 before, because I'm level 100. So that's cool. I can go give that to my rogue that I don't have. Which I probably won't make.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
So good job for people that like.
I need
Alright, let's teleport in. Yeah, we could feel a damage reduction, but it was like overkill anyways, wasn't it? Like, why do I need to see 1 million when they die from 400,000? Not a big deal, right? Maybe in higher levels, but I didn't see anything about here getting increased. So I do feel a little weaker, but not terrible.
I need time to prevent that.
Crazy, you know, whatever. We need a big pack. We'll do one big pack.
I need time.
Alright, so we gotta get the Devouring Blaze with the stun. Alright, so now we got all this here, right? So we're gonna go in, we're gonna stun, we're gonna use Devouring Blaze. Oh, they all died! What? Okay. Well, it's not as bad as everyone thinks. I don't know about other classes, but, you know, then we're gonna get our new hearts, we're gonna do more damage. That's gonna be exciting. I don't like that the cinders are now 250 to get the main chest.
I'm not ready yet.
So let's use command celestial here.
Time.
What level that is. So we got a new celestial, level 80. Still put it on your alt. So damage was reduced, but it's gonna get increased. That's kind of the gist of it. That's how I feel. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this dungeon, y'all. I appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, check out another video, hit the subscribe button. I'll be playing a lot of Season 1 Diablo 4 for y'all to enjoy and watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. Y'all have a great day. Peace!